Good evening, everyone. I'm Bill Cullen, and the reason I'm opening the program tonight is because we have a very unusual situation. Everybody's gone. Well, practically everybody's gone. Gary Moore's on his boat. He's sailing around Long Island Sound or wherever his navigation takes him. Henry Morgan and Jane Meadows are both out doing summer theater, summer stock. And as you can see, the only two people left, regulars here, and I've got a secret, is my very good friend, Fay Emerson, my very dear friend, Fay Emerson, and me. Now, we have several pieces of good news. For instance, the two empty chairs tonight, usually filled by Jane and Henry, are going to be filled by two people who certainly are favorites in the television world, and even though they're on another network, we have them. Number one is Ernie Kovatcs, and you know who the other one is, do you, Fay?
Now, who could that be?
Edie Adams.
No.
And here they are right now, Ernie Kovatcs and Edie Adams. You, come on. Just come and take your seat, please, folks.
All righty.
Actually, just a word of explanation. This is perfectly all right, the fact that they were found in that rapturous embrace, because Ernie and Edie are married, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're not, are we? You and I.
No, we're not. We're not
No,
married.
we certainly are. Ernie, come on already. We let you.
Troublemaker.
Yes. And not only that, we rehearsed this all day, didn't we, dear?
Yes, we did.
We did.
You took your glasses off.
Oh, I forgot the joke. Wait, just once more, I was going to do it like this, but we're not, are we, Fay?
No, we're not, Bill.
You know, for all I know, that could be Ernie.
How are things looking? How are things looking?
Well, I'll tell you the truth, Henry. We have actually for you, we have a very fine MC that you've seen regularly every summer here when Gary goes away, and he's one of our favorites and really one of the fine people in the business, a man we've always admired, our very good friend and yours too, Don McNeil. Don, come on out.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And now here is a very beautiful and charming special guest for tonight.
My name is Sherry North, and I've got a secret.
I've Got a Secret, starring, while Gary Moore is on vacation, Don McNeil.
Thank you. Well, you know, it's fun, and it'll be a real challenge, as always, in these next few weeks to sit in the well-worn chair of my very good friend Gary Moore. Gary is one of the nicest guys and one of the most personable and talented in this business, on television or off television. Smooth sailing, Gary. And I hope we have smooth sailing here. Last time I did this show, Henry Morgan lost his trousers. And I imagine that fate has a few little quirks in store for us tonight before we're through. Now, you've met the panel informally. I think you ought to meet them formally. First of all, Fay Emerson.
Don.
Then Mr. Bill Cullen. Very formal. Then Miss Edie Adams.
Very friendly panel tonight.
Yeah. So you're really taking the sponsor seriously, aren't you, Edie? And next,
Panel tastes good like a cigarette, sure. It's true. It's
next
true.
to her, Mr. Kovatcs.
There's a reason why.
What are you doing there, boy?
Mr. Winston, this is the reason why. For him.
I only smoke these, Don, to appreciate Winston's more.
Very lovely.
If I am telling a falsehood, may the theater fall down from here on out.
All right, Ernie. Well, now let's meet our first contestant. Will you come out, please? Would you please tell us your name and where you're from?
Johnny Miller from Portland, Oregon.
All right, Johnny, if you'll kindly, Portland, Oregon folks here. If you'll kindly whisper your secret to me, why, we'll let the folks in on it at home. Panel, Mr. Miller's secret concerns something he does. We'll start with Ernie Kovatcs.
It's a fine thing. We holding up somebody after the show?
I'll let you know about those later.
This is something you do. Are you doing it daily, Mr. Miller?
Well, no.
Have you done it recently, say as recently as 6 months ago?
Yeah.
3 months ago?
Yeah.
1 month
Just
ago?
a little bit. About a month
Just a little bit ago. Or you do less of it as time goes on?
No, hope not.
What did you do as, for instance, the last time you did it, was it much less than the first time you did it?
What?
Whatever it was you were doing, that is.
I don't think there's any variation in the amount in which he does.
Oh,
You know
but
what you said.
3 months ago, you just did a little bit of it, right?
No.
No.
That's what you said. I don't know what he said. Ernie, that's
I hate to
$20
take my hand down, but I might as well.
And 60 to go. Faye Emerson.
Mr. Miller, does this involve another person?
No, it does not.
Does it involve any physical effort?
A little.
Any mental effort?
Very little.
Did it... Did it make the newspapers? Is it a newsworthy event?
It has.
Has.
Was there a product involved in the sense that when you did it, something arrived? In other words, you broke a record. Did you get a medal for this?
No.
No, no medals. That's $40 down and 40 to go. Bill Cullen.
I think I understand you do something with an object. Is that right? Or objects?
Not a
Is that-
person.
Not a person. Would it be an object or objects you use? Is it objects?
Yes.
Plural. Is it an object that furnishes some particular purpose, like entertainment? Is this...
Sometimes.
Is it, no, it wouldn't be. Is it a musical instrument type object? Or are
Yeah.
they musical instruments type objects? You do something with musical instruments, and as Faye said, that's what Faye said.
Yes, that's what Faye said. That's $60 down, 20 to go. Evie Adams.
Well, now, this thing that you do, did it take place over a period of time, or did it take place just during one day?
Over a period of time.
Over a period of time? Was that period of time shorter than a week?
No.
Shorter than a month?
No.
Well, I think Ernie in the Who, What, Why it said it was shorter than 6 months.
Well, he didn't
I
say
don't
how long
think
it
the,
was.
I don't know.
I don't know what I said.
I don't know what you said.
The length of time really isn't too
It
important.
doesn't,
to
isn't
this.
important. You play musical instruments.
That's right.
Do you play one, or do you play many of them at the same time, perhaps?
Play several.
Several? Are they foot tappers or tutors?
Well, they're what you said, plus.
Oh.
I'd like you to know that Johnny Miller plays 5 musical instruments at one and the same time. Now, Johnny, I know we'd all like to see this in action,
Okay.
and I know that you have to do a little preparing to get all this paraphernalia together, so would you mind going backstage and get ready?
Glad to.
Okay. 5 at one time, and you'll see this in just a minute. He's 5 times as popular as any other fellow that Petrillo has. And now, if you're ready back there, let's have the curtain and bring out Johnny Miller. Here he is. As you notice now with this particular bare foot here, this right one, he has a little adhesive tape on the toe, and with that he plays the bass fiddle, like that. In the meantime, while he's doing that, he plays the guitar with his hands. That's it. Turn the electricity on. While he's doing that, of course, he's blowing in the harmonicas. Then his left foot is busy. He's got a roller skate on that left foot, goes back and forth so that he can play a steel guitar. While with his toe, he plays the solo box at the same time. He also sings. Take it away, John.
Last crooked road, lots of things I never know, and because of me not knowing, I now find trouble got in the trail. Spent the next 5 years in jail. Should have read that detour sign. Detour, there's a muddy road ahead. Detour, paid no mind to what it said. Detour, all these bitter things I find. Should have read that detour sign.
Thank you so much. Here's your money, sir, and your carton of Winston.
Thank you very
Thank you very much, Johnny Boy. All that paraphernalia, you put Elvis Presley out of business, that guy. Now, may we have our next contestant, please? Would you mind telling us your name and where you're from?
I'm Mary Warren. I'm from Tenafly, New Jersey.
All right. If you don't mind, Miss Warner, telling us your secret, at the same time we'll show it to the folks at home. Now, panel, to help classify Miss Warner's secret, it concerns a relative of hers. We'll start with Edie Adams.
You're from Tenafly. I'm from Tenafly, too.
Isn't
that amazing? Well, old home week. It's all right.
There are
Is
three
it-
people altogether from Tenafly.
Oh, and my mother's watching. Tell me, is this relative male?
No.
Well, then I guess it must be female.
Good
Very good,
Sharp.
very good. Is this female, is it related to anybody on this panel, perhaps?
No.
Nobody on the panel, huh? Is she living?
No.
Not living. Was she famous in her day?
Yes.
Well, was she in the field of entertainment?
Not as we know it today.
Well, was she was she a famous figure in sports or?
No.
Well, was she famous in history?
Yes.
That's $20 down and 60 to go. Ernie Kovatcs.
I'm just wondering if it's possible to hook a rotisserie up to Mr. Miller. Some commercial possibility there we haven't explored. Your relative is female and in history. Was she involved in some sort of crusade? Crusade or something?
Yes.
Perhaps in bringing about the vote for women.
No.
Well, then, did what she do?
Did what she do.
Did what she do? Did what she do?
Do what you do.
Did what she do?
You mean do what she did?
Did what she done? Whatever it was that she did. Did this? I've lost my point. Did this affect men more than women? It did.
Yes.
Come see, come see.
Let's all march around the breakfast table. Did she for doing this, did she wear something, an outfit or something? You have the outfit?
Well, in answer to that question, there was
Yes or no?
something unique about what she wore.
A piece of equipment, perhaps?
Pardon?
A piece of equipment?
Well, I wouldn't exactly put it that way, would you? It's your relative, but no, I don't
Good
think...
heavens, it wasn't Carrie Nation, was it?
No.
Oh, I feel much better. She was a crusading lady, and she has something to do with history. Would it help us to know the time in which she lived?
Yes.
It's American history, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's European history?
Yes.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, boy.
Would that be Southern Europe?
No.
No.
Would it be the British Isles?
Yes.
Would it be one of the queens of the British Isles?
No.
Would it be Ireland?
No.
Well, that's $60 down, 20 to go. Bill Cullen.
So it has to be England,
Yes, sir.
and it has to be a crusader in England. Is that
Yes.
right? This female relative of yours.
Yes.
Your female relative wasn't Guy Fawkes, was it, by any chance?
No.
That's a relief to me.
And a good many people.
The guy, too.
Would it help me to know how long ago this relative lived? Was it like a
Yes.
great-grandmother? Great-great-grandmother?
No.
Grandmother?
No.
Great-great-great-grandmother? Some kind of aunt?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. There you are.
Great, great.
Yeah, has this aunt been dead more than 100 years?
Yes.
Oh, good. I mean, not good, no. No, she crusaded. Well, she was in politics, is that right? Your aunt is the woman who married your uncle. I don't know. I have enough trouble with the marriage. Ernie got it, I think, Ernie.
Yes, Ernie.
Did she do a single, or did she do this with a horse? I know the girl. Yes. Lovely girl. Wonderful girl.
Yes, Miss Warner is a...
No, it wasn't Dale Rogers.
Yes, she's a direct descendant of Lady Godiva on her grandmother's side. Isn't that right?
Yes.
My fan, Miss Warner.
In fact, her great-grandfather made up a complete history here of the family tree. Very, very interesting.
Are there any pictures there?
Yes.
No pictures, no. This happened in the 11th century, I understand, didn't it? Yeah. And what was the reason that she took a ride on that horse? Do you remember?
Well, they were taxing the people very heavily, and she...
Lanolin tax, I think.
Beg your pardon?
Lanolin tax.
And so in protest, she made a bet with her husband, isn't that it?
Yes, more or less.
Isn't that where the expression peeping Tom came
That's
from?
right.
Yes, here he
One
is right
person-
here.
Yes, there he is. Hi,
There he is
Tom.
now.
No, that is very true. There was supposed to be no one, she said, peep while she walked down the
Except
street.
one little...
One little tailor named Tom.
One smart fella.
The one... Yes, sir.
That was what we called early television.
And he's a...
All right, I think we better end this right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm sure you won't be riding any horses, but whether you do or not, I'm sure you could use this $80. And at your age, I would suggest you give these to your dad, a carton Winston cigarette.
Thank you
very,
very
very much. Panel, I'm going to ask you, as I have often before, to retire to our soundproof room with your blindfolds, if you please. That's what it's for,
Okay,
Ernie.
just blindfold.
Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us tonight a young lady who's made a lightning rise from chorus girl to star of the new 20th century Fox movie, The Best Things in Life Are Free. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful and delightful Sherry North. Well, Sherry, just what do you have in mind for a secret tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, Lon. When I was a little girl, I used to have a lot of fun going to the beach with my family.
Uh-huh.
And I had a favorite uncle that I used to cover sand with. It was one of my favorite pastimes. And I'd like to cover somebody with sand tonight.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Cover somebody up like you used to do your uncle?
Mm-hmm.
Who'd you have in mind?
You.
Oh, Gary, you never told me this. Cover me with sand?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we haven't got any sand.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do?
And the curtain will open.
So I'm supposed to be comfortable on this, is that right?
Oh, well, darling, I've got a blanket here, see? And here we go.
Aren't you nice,
With
though?
the head there.
Thank you.
That's right.
So much.
You're going to love it.
Are you going to cover me fully clothed?
No, no. I've got a bathing suit on.
Sherry, I don't have a bathing suit.
Neither did my uncle.
You mean
If you
Right
will.
down here? All right.
Yes.
Panel, will you come back in? Will you ask the panel to come back in, please? Oh, man. As the panel coming back in, please? Yes. All right. Lead them back to their chairs, please.
You sure?
All right.
Now, what? Should I let it out?
All right, panel. Panel, this secret panel concerns something that Sherry North is doing. We'll start with Faye Emerson.
Oh, dear.
Faye?
Is that part of what she's doing, that noise I heard?
Not particularly, no.
No?
Are we in the tunnel of love?
Faye?
Sherry, does this have anything to do with your spectacular arrangement of ladyhood? I mean, are you dancing for us? No. No.
No dancing.
Does it involve some object or person? Yes. Is it a person?
Yes,
Sneaks.
it's person. It's $20 down, 60 to go. Faye, you may take off your blindfold
may I?
and you know what's going on. Bill Cullen.
Would you like to help me, Faye?
Yes, you can help
Whatever.
me if you wish.
Don, where's my mic? Don,
Yes?
Don, I don't mean this personally in any sense of the word, but you sound low to me. I mean down.
I beg your pardon. You always
that's what
sounded
I
nice
mean.
to me.
I mean, you sound like you're standing on your head, or someone else is. Is Sherry standing on your head? That sounds like fun.
No.
Are they? And now Faye's helping Sherry do this. Is that right?
Yes, she is.
Now can I help too? Whatever it is.
That's $40 down. It's 40 to go. You can help pick up your blindfold. Not in the eye.
I can help too.
All right. Edie Adams. Edie Adams.
I think the bus problem here. Watch me. This that you're doing now you're doing. You come and.
That wasn't I.
What was that question?
I said, you come in contact with these people at all? That you're doing whatever you do.
Sherry?
No.
Sherry, she asked you a question.
Pardon? Do you come in contact with these people now? Whatever you're doing? Yes. Well, do you touch? Do you touch hands at all?
You may remove your blindfold.
Oh!
Come on, join the party. Ernie Kovatcs. $60 down. It's money to go.
What we're doing, is this all right to show on television?
What?
Is this all right to show on television?
You have to guess.
I've got it in my ear, whatever it is. Are you doing something with spinach?
No, not spinach.
Sand?
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing with sand, am I going to come out there and... Is it over? What you're doing, am I going to come out afterward and sock somebody? I see.